so-called off limits. And this also follows the judgment on what meat is off limits. Let's say those who eat lamb but not cow, or sheep but not pig, or even the consumption of domestic animals as a whole, on the thought process of there shouldn't be a hierarchy within animals. Humans inherently create hierarchy, and I think meat consumption is the most immediate and complex one. As a vegetarian myself, it is one of my most favorite conversations to have people. It never come from a source of judgment. It is genuinely from a source of intrigue, because I believe you will never find two people who have the same views on what meat is okay.
So you don't eat the flesh of animals because you don't want to support speciesism or the belief that one animal is more superior than another, or one animal life matter less than another. Yet you are completely fine with the SA of female cows and the kidnapping of the babies so they can be offed and turned into veal, aka the body parts that you claim you are opposed to eating. And I think we all can equally agree that SA is worse than murder. And both cows and bulls are SA'd to obtain the milk.
And we're going to manipulate the gun. We're going to deposit the semen just past the cervix in the uterine body. We try to be as clean as we can. I'm going to put a little pressure on the base here as I go downward. I might hit that. So
It seems like you're working your way in there.
number is I am not pushing the gun.
And Darby Valentine, you have spoken in numerous of your videos about how you are against SA and how you are against murder. So I ask you, why is it okay for cows to be SA'd and murdered so you can have your yogurt and your milk and your cottage cheese? Or are you only against it when it's happening to humans? Because that seems like a contradiction to what you just said. And here's another extremely sad video, and it's just one example of what goes on in the dairy industry. And it's not just milk in the dairy industry. If you're a vegetarian and you consume eggs because you don't want to harm chickens, well, guess what happens to the chickens who eggs you are consuming? It's the most ridiculous thing ever. I'm not going to pay to eat a chicken that was murdered, but I'll pay to eat the egg that chicken hatched. Dark side of the egg industry. Breaking bones. "180 eggs in the 70s. A study from the university shows that more than 85% of laying hens are suffering from bone fractures. A short, cruel life. They have a life expectancy of 15 years, though they rarely outlive 20 months. cannibalism, which of course she made a whole video on. So just like every vegetarian, Darby Valentine, you are a hypocrite. And if you disagree with me and you want to justify your actions, then I'm willing to have a debate with you on the subject. You claim that this was one of your favorite subjects to discuss, though I believe that you meant talking to carnists, non vegetarians or vegans, about why you are morally superior for not consuming meat. Well, how about talking and discussing your reasonings for consuming eggs and dairy with a vegan? Now, I did reach out to Darby Valentine myself. I commented on a few of her most recent videos, and she has yet to respond. I realize people are busy. I realize that she has a larger channel and can't comment to everybody. However, I noticed that she did comment to other people who wrote comments around the same time as me. So it's been about a little over a week now, and I haven't gotten an answer from you, Darby Valentine, so that's why I'm making this video, to call you out. And in all honesty, Darby Valentine, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to belittle you or degrade you or shame you. I think you have some good intentions. I think you are causing and reducing less harm than majority of people. However, I just want to hear your explanation and your reasoning and your justification for not being fully vegan. So I promise you, if you accept, this isn't going to be a screaming match. This isn't going to be an argument. It doesn't even have to be a debate. We can just have a conversation and talk one-on-one. It can be in private. It can be on YouTube, whatever, where we discuss your reasoning for still consuming dairy and or eggs. You never really specified, but you used the term vegetarian and not vegan. So I'm assuming that you're doing one of those two, and I'm assuming that you also use animal products such as cosmetics that was tested on animals. Other than that, I'm vegan MAGA, and you can hate me if you like.
The gifts of a mother earth. The garden of Eden is ours for cultivation, a human right from birth. So tell me, why must we eat the animals? Oh why, oh why? Tell me, why must we eat the animals? Oh why, oh why? Tell me, why must we eat the animals? Oh why, oh why? Tell me, why must we eat the animals? Oh why, oh why? This shrimp decorate their underwater caves in the mighty buffalo road.